Welcome. It is IG Pond. We're going to talk about Arena. I actually have an Arena guide / tips for my series here, and it's the G Plus guide to the Marvel Strike Force Galaxy series. I do have the Blitz and Raid one. They should already be out as of me putting out this Arena guide. Definitely go and watch those. It's just baseline stuff to help you understand the game modes better and how to do them optimally to maximize your payouts and events and such in game. Alright, so Arena is one of the main game modes you should be focusing on when you start the game. You're going to unlock raids. This is the most important probably at level 25. And then you got arenas. And this is one of the few ways you can actually get power cores in this game in bulk every single day, right? And you're going to want to aim for the top 250. If you're in the top 500, don't sweat it. It's only 25 power cores less and 50 arena credits less. It's not a big, you know what I mean? But top 250 is the sweet spot. You'll start seeing your power cores accumulate. Even doing 450 core refreshes every day, you'll see that your power cores start to grow. As well as you're guaranteed to get a character out of the store for 500 arena credits every single day. We will talk about the arena store here after a bit. I've been top 50 for most of my gameplay here, getting this 200 power cores. It is a huge boost, and it helps you stay in that top 2 or that top 50, top 100. So you have those extra power cores to spend on other things, right? For events and such. It's just nice. I really wish they'd take these power cores and put them in like Cosmic Crucible. So the more teams, the longer you've been playing, the more competitive you are, the more power cores you get. There's a cheating mechanic in this arena, and it can boomerang you out of places. I really hate it. Top 20, top 10, it really happens a lot. And Scopely's known about it for 5 years, and they've done nothing. I do apologize. My puppy is choking my other puppy. If you watch my videos, you probably understand. We have a new puppy, and she's a psychotic.
The big dog, or the older dog being a psycho.
Yeah, the older dog is beating her up because the little dog wants to play, and my Chorky don't like that.
This time it is not the baby's fault.
Alright, so rankings, payouts, you can kind of go in here and look and check it out. You want to be, like I said, in the top 250 if possible. That's a sweet spot. My guide sets you up to get in there. If you follow my guide, I guarantee you with Cersei and Icarus, and the other 3 characters that you're choosing, you're probably going to be in the top 250, honestly. I'm already almost in the top 100, day 12 on my free-to-play account. That doesn't happen for everybody, but top 250 is very reasonable to do, especially if you're just dedicated and have a little guidance from my guides. It will help you. Now, we do have some tips here. You can see the team I'm using. Let me flip through my page here. Oh, I actually have it laid out right here. Arena tips. So, my first arena tip. Don't use minion summoning characters on defense. And this is up for debate, because I've heard of people actually putting Nick Fury on their arena defense, and he actually works really well with Spider-Weaver and Spider-Man 2099. Now, I would never put Hela on defense, because she's going to summon Greg. And when I go in here and I'm looking for a fight, I'm actually looking for people that put in Hela on war defense. If I see a Hela, I'm instantly going after it. And the reason for that being is because my Icarus, when he goes off, he's going to kill Greg, which means he's going to do his ultimate a second time. And by then, your characters are already half dead, if not dead, right? Icarus will blow you up twice if you have a minion summoning character. Now, if you're lucky enough and the player on offense don't know what they're doing, Nick Fury also summons minions. But if he's paired with Spider-Weaver on defense, Spider-Weaver's going to go, and she's actually going to make it to where your attacks miss. And if that person uses Icarus's ult, it's not going to hit a minion. So you might get by there. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the same could be said for Hela. But I would just highly recommend putting some minion summoning characters on defense if you don't have to, right? Comment down below how it works for you. I've heard good things about putting Nick Fury there, but I absolutely would not put Hela. My second tip is obviously get Cersei and Icarus to be in the top 250 of Arena. I want to talk about speed is king in the arena. So when you're first starting out, the first month, maybe 2 months, it's all about AoE metas, right? As a new player in the game, it's all about getting that AoE. So we got Spider-Man 2099 going first, putting defense down and slow on all the opponents. And then we got our AoEs. AoE from Icarus, AoE from Cersei. I used to run Spider-Man Miles because he had an AoE. Shang-Chi, AoE, right? And then you're going to get different characters and you're going to transition, right? So we end up getting Spider-Weaver and Vol. And they're more beefy, more tanky. We want some sustainability. We're moving away from the AoE meta, kinda. We're still using it somewhat with 2099 and Icarus and Cersei. And the reason you do that is you're killing all 5 opponents at the same time instead of single target damage like Spider Weaver that just hits them in the face one character, right? So the AoE meta is huge, but it's going to transition into a speed meta. And speed is king in PvP, right? If you're going first, you're going often, and you're hitting and killing your opponent before they can get a turn, you're winning, right? So we have a few characters here that I'm going to talk about that can help you get that speed advantage, especially early on, even into late game. They're phenomenal. Probably the biggest and most important is going to be Emma Frost. She is amazing, and she trumps a lot of these other tips that I have here. But I got to scroll down, I got to get her and show you what she does here. I haven't even unlocked her 2 months in. She drops from the orb out of Milestone 3 orbs is what they're called, my bad. We're at 45 shards 2 months in, and I've been opening milestone orbs my whole life, and I still don't have her unlocked. I think they put her drop rate as 0 right here in this milestone 3 orbs. It's the only place to get her that I know of. Oh, she's now on a hard mode, or a hard node. So I guess in 6 months, if I haven't got a lucky drop out of the 1,000 orbs I've opened, I can get her off a node. So, but absolutely, she is amazing, and I want to show you why here. So, White Queen. On turn, where's it at? On turn, no. Apply minus 10% speed to all enemies. So, it's going to slow down your opponents. If she's on arena defense, when you go in there, your guys are all going to be 10% slower than that team, right? This is sick. This is sick. She's also got some turn meter manipulation, a blind, clearing, positive effects. She's got a big slow that she does, an AoE slow. Once it's leveled up, it slows everybody, applying immunity to random mutant villains. It's quite phenomenal. And speed is king, so she's slowing down everybody by 10%. That is huge. The next character I want to spotlight here is it's called the Cable Mechanic. Yes, I call it the Cable Mechanic, but you can just call it Cable's skill, right? He's got this thing called Time Sense. And I don't know that it ever changes, but fill speed bar, yeah. Level 1, on spawn, fill speed bar by 5% for self and all allies. And this is huge, but if they get Emma Frost, they're slowing you down by 10%. He's filling your speed bar by 5%. You're still going last. If they don't have Emma Frost, this is going to ensure that your Spider Weaver goes before theirs, so you can stun theirs. It's going to ensure that your characters go before your opponents. Your Icarus is going to blow them up first, that type of stuff. Phenomenal, phenomenal stuff. Definitely would recommend using Cable. Even at level 1, tier 1, no power, just for that speed mechanic, it makes your 4 characters that much better. And I call it the Cable Mechanic, so he is quite phenomenal. And bear in mind, if you're pairing up several of these, like Emma Frost and Cable, you're slowing your enemies down by 10%. You're speeding your characters up by 5%. You're blowing them up. You get what I'm saying? The next character I want to talk about is Baron Zemo. And he is phenomenal, right? He's part of the farming guide. He's Hydra. He's an amazing, amazing character. He's at the top, I'm sure, somewhere, I would hope. Yeah, right here. You're going to need him for Villain Campaign, Chapter 7, to beat those nodes. 50 to 60,000 power. He should be able to do it by himself, more than likely. It'll get you through those nodes. But why he is so, so great here. On spawn. Where does it say? Gain charged, immunity, defense up, Hydra allies. It's down here. You're going to gain 40% speed. 40% speed is huge. And the guy is already so, so fast, right? Essentially making it where he goes first. And what he's going to do is do his ultimate here. And he's going to attack the primary target. Apply ability block. So if you're going to ability block, let's say, Spider-Man 2099. You want to ability block, let's say, I don't know if you can do it on Spider-Weaver or 2099. But you can ability block one of their characters. Gamora, Silver Surfer, Kestrel. Somebody you can ability block, right? And that's huge for 1 turn and slow for 2 turns. Rebound to 3 targets and apply slow for 2 turns. He is phenomenal. He's going first. He's going to slow down your enemies. And he's going to ability block the primary. This is a game changer, honestly, in my opinion. Phenomenal, phenomenal character. Of course, I do have it T4'd. If it's not T4'd, you only gain 20% speed. So bear that in mind. It's pretty important to T4 it. Great, great character. And that's why I like him. The speed is king. He can help you with that speed manipulation big time. Now, I do want to point out the one that everybody's using currently. Spider-Weaver and Spider-Man 2099. Now, we're going to have to read through here, and I got to find it real quick. right here. When this character or a Tangled Web ally is attacked, so this is assuming your enemy is going before you or whatever, or after you, and then they hit you, it's going to fill your speed bar to go even quicker. Allies attack generate 1 ability energy for this character. Fill this character's speed bar by 10%, so it's speeding her up to help her. It's a little speed manipulation, but it sucks that it's reliant on getting hit, right? But it's a bonus. And then I want to go to 2099 and see if he's got any speed manipulation right here. On spawn, if Spider Weaver is an ally, gain speed up. So guaranteeing essentially he's going to be going super, super fast, right? Super, super fast. And he's probably more than likely going to be going first. He's got a bunch of other goodies. But the main thing is we're talking about speed here and why it's so, so good. Let's go ahead and look at his speed and see what he's got here. 127, and he's going to gain speed up. I don't know if speed up just gives him like a 10, 25, 50% speed increase. I don't know. But I want to compare it to Zemo's and kind of show you how fast Zemo is. So Zemo is actually 113 speed, so he's a little bit slower. But with that 40% increase to speed, it's actually going to put him at, well, 40% of 113 is like 43 more speed. So he'd be at like 156 speed. Just lapping fools, right? He's going to be going off the chain. He is so, so fast. Amazing, amazing character. So I just kind of wanted to point out the speed there and how phenomenal it is. With his passive being, even with 20% speed up, he's faster than Spider-Man 2099, right? 20% of this is going to be at 24, 23 or 24 more. Putting him at like 137, 136. He's faster than 2099. He is an amazing champion. I just want to kind of point out some of those characters that you can utilize. And we obviously don't want to forget about our good friend Loki here. You use him early and often, and the reason is right here. On spawn, fill speed bar by 15%. Fill speed bar of Mystic Controller allies by 10%. So like your Cersei is going to get an extra 10% speed bar when it starts, when the match starts. I can show you some Mystic Controllers real quick, just so you can kind of see other characters maybe you can pair with Loki. And he's going to apply that defense down. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to run him with Hela because he's going to apply defense down. Then Hela's going to apply that AoE where it spreads the defense down. But you don't need that anymore with Spider-Man 2099. You apply defense down to everybody, right? So just bear that in mind. Obviously, there's some great characters here that would get speed up from Loki, right? I'm Mighty Thor, Cloak, Cersei, Hela, Mr. Negative, Sylvia. I can't wait to see Sylvia. I'm going to have to go read her kit today. I've been waiting and putting it off, but I really need to look into her because I'm hoping she's amazing. You could pair her absolutely with this Darkhold team. Loki with the Darkhold team looks pretty phenomenal in my personal opinion. So that's giving Mystic Controller speed up. And those are really my tips. I had a question or a comment I want to cover here. Order of attack / attack priority, how I pick my opponents. As somebody had commented and asked me to spot like this and what I'm looking for and what I'm avoiding, right? So like I said before, if I ever see a Hela, I go right after it. Honestly, I'm trying to avoid Cersei and Icarus that are bigger than mine. I'm really trying to avoid Spider Weaver and Spider 2099 most of the time. Kang isn't really a problem personally as long as you focus him. But when you get Kang on a team with Spider Weaver and Spider 2099, it's really scary because you can't hit Kang if Spider Weaver goes, type of deal. Honestly, I'm just trying to, personally right now, I'm trying to look for anybody that's below 550. And then I'm attacking them. And I can kind of show you that here. I'll do an attack. I actually just started climbing up from 56 back to 31. I'm blowing these 500,000 plus teams up at 275. And I'll show you that here. So we have a Kang here. Let's go ahead and fight this. 474. As long as we go before them, yeah, we're golden. I think we should win this. It's only going to take me up 2 spots if I win. We're going to be punching up, I don't know, 175,000. I think we'd have a better chance of beating that, but let's go ahead and just fight this real quick for fun. So I'm going to be able to stun, defense down, blow them up. I'm kind of trying to look if I need any other speed manipulation. I don't believe I do, and honestly, I don't even think I need to bring these two. I could use Cloak and Dagger probably better. But let's go ahead and let's fight it. I'm just looking for teams that I can go before. I want to be faster than my opponent, right? And that's one of the biggest things you can do in an arena. Speed is king. If I go before them and I have Cersei and Icarus, they can punch up so much. It's unreal. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Slow him down, defense down, and I want to stun Kang. You do not want Kang taking a turn if he's on the opposing team. If he does, it totally wrecks your day. So now I'm gonna start working over here. We're still trying to kill Kang. Essentially, he's gone. Okay, that was an easy match. As long as they don't get a turn, hopefully. And then when the Icarus goes on defense, it's gonna really suck for them because they're gonna miss, right? Ability block. I probably should have went Gamora, but you don't want Gamora going off either. She can really mess up your day as well. So priority obviously is attacking Kang. I would say then Spider Weaver. If Spider Weaver gets her ultimate off, you still kind of want to prioritize her because they gain ability energy when her or a Tangled Web is hit. So she's going to get that ultimate again if you don't get her killed. Just bear that in mind. We're going to try... Oh, she got taunt, dang it. I'm going to try to stun this dude. Alright, starting to get scary. They're about to get a turn. They're about to blow us up. Gamora's about to do her ultimate as well. Oh, we lived. Alright, we lived. Oh my god. They might be just too big for me at this point. I beat these Icarus and Cersei combos a lot, but they were able to survive, essentially. A lot of times I get my characters to go 2 turns before they even get 1 turn, and that's how I've been able to beat them. That's why I'm in 31st now. It's because I've been able to beat teams like that. Alright, so let's try this again. Stun this dude up. Didn't work. We're in trouble. We are in big, big trouble. Turn meter rewind. Alright, we know how this ends. I want to do another fight and kind of showcase it here on another team. But I've been beating teams similar to this. And that 60,000 Kang was nothing as long as you focus him down. I'm not used to him having Gamora there. I'm more used to him having Spider Weaver. So that was kind of weird. Let's go and find another team here. I really thought I would beat that. They just got too many T4s and red stars. They're too beefy. So no Kang, but we got Spider Weaver and Gamora. Again, they're so massive. 6 stars with 4 red. There's that Emma. Look at this dude. Top 25. And look at it. He's got the same team, but he's got Emma Frost. And that's why. Emma Frost is guaranteeing your team's going to go first. More than likely, you're going to blow them up because you're putting out that defense down and then nuking with Icarus, right? So, amazing, amazing team right there. You know what? We're just going to try this. No, that's 682. That's 618. That's a 380,000 power hour punch up. I don't know that I can beat these. I think I've went as far as I can go. Let's try this one. Let's see if we can beat this team. It's only like 350, 400,000 punch up. Not nothing too terrible, right? So my big thing is getting the defense down out. Who do we want to stun? Honestly, I want to stun this guy so he doesn't ability block anybody. No, let's go this way. I could try Icarus, but I'm pretty sure they cleanse stuff. I don't even know if the stun would land at this point. Honestly. So now, oh, why did he get a turn? That's weird. Dang it, if she'd been a little bit weaker, we would have got a double. And that's the main thing, is making sure that... What? Making sure they don't get a turn. I would have went over here and these two would have been popped. Alright. Boom. probably should have used 2099's basic right there. Get rid of some of these positives. So they're all about to get a turn. This could be very bad. I can't believe he pulled taunt like that, dude. Those other two should have been dead, and then I could have probably won this. And that's kind of how it's going. Obviously, these characters are too big for mine, but, you know, 50, 75, 100,000 power or less on that Cersei and Icarus, or that whole team, I win. So just bear that in mind. And it's a hell of a punch-up. I can punch up 200,000 to 300,000 power, depending on the red stars and such. Again, with the taunt, dude. I don't know if Gamora's the one doing that or what. Or is my Vol causing that, maybe? I don't know. That's nutty. He's about to go. I want to get rid of his offense up. Alright, so what you learned here is you can be competitive and not have the best characters. Or have them built to the teeth, right? Speed is king. If you're out maneuvering the opponent, like I said, I'm usually taking 2 turns before they even get 1 with my setup currently. So just refer to the beginning of the video because these last 2 fights were pretty brutal. Comment down below if you have any other tips for people for arena. But honestly, the faster you are, the better. So get to that Cersei and Icarus. They're going to keep you in the top 250. Use some of them characters I told you about for their mechanics, and it will manipulate the speed in your favor, and you will win a lot of battles. I would even drop Vol for Emma Frost right now in the middle and run this team, and my speed mechanics would be so much better. I don't need the damage from Vol. I'm getting it over here, right? But that's all I got. Much love. Stay healthy. We'll catch you in the next one.